let me turn some music on and let's get into it. Spotify. What do you feel like listening to today? I actually love the first like couple minutes of my stream because it's just me. And me in here chilling. Me and myself. Backseat lovers. Good one. Bean. What's up, Bean? Love it. Let's see. Let's play this playlist. Shuffle. It's a bit more upbeat. Oh, no, wait. I need to change my title. How did I not change my title? What should the title be today? Think. Sure. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. Thanks, Vic. What's up, Vic? Congratulations, Vic, for winning the 2023 Channel Point Challenge. He is the winner. Gets a flight or a travel voucher on the way. Today, I have my drawing with me. It doesn't excite me at the moment. Oh yes, I'm sure most people are watching football right now. If you're watching football, then feel free to not watch me. We're just going to be hanging out for an hour. I'm going to try and do some origami. We've tried this before. It's gone great. I'm going to try and make a lotus flower because we're on the flower vibe recently. Do you guys watch football? Who watches football? Ooh. The dog's my brother's dog. My brother and his girlfriend. This braid is tight. 49ers. Okay, we're just gonna leave that at the back of my head. Ow! I'm gonna have to redo this. Sorry. Don't really watch sports. Fair enough. I don't really either. I watch it if it's on, but that's about it. Mark. Thanks, Mark. I have my origami paper here. We're gonna give it a go to make a lotus flower out of origami, but I'm not gonna get mad at myself. I say this every time. We're not gonna get mad at ourselves if we can't do it today, because today's a Sunday. Today we're chilling. No stress on Sundays. Okay? No one's stressing today. It's a Sunday. This is our reset day. This is the day to chill out. How was dinner with my mom? It was good. We went to this place in where I'm from, in Langley, and we got these. I can't show you on my phone at the moment because I'm using it, but we got these. I feel like my hair. We got these flour dumplings. They look like flowers, like actual flowers, and then we also got like these sliders. One was shrimp, one was chicken, and one was pork. Not bad. The pork kind of freaked me out because there's a lot of fat on it, and I don't like fatty meats. Look at this cool mug. How sick is that? How cold is it where you guys are from? I watched this, so after we got back from dinner, which was like 8:30, I was like, whoa, the night is still kind of young, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll watch this movie that I've been wanting to watch for a while, and I know the real story. Viking, thanks, Viking Canuck, for your gifted sub. Some hearts for you. I watched Society of the Snow. It's about that plane crash in 1972. About the, and it may remind me because you said Santiago. They were on their way to Santiago, I think. and it was a Uruguay flight from Uruguay, and it was a chartered rugby team, and it crashed in the Andes Mountains, and they had to survive for like almost 2 months straight, and only 16 of them survived, and it was the story about that. It's actually an insane story because they didn't have enough food, obviously, so they had to resort to very inhumane measures to eat. Let's just say that. Yeah. Which is, it's insane. Like, I can't even imagine how they were feeling in that. Yeah. And then they all, like, at some point, I'm giving a little bit away, too much away if you want to watch it. It's all in Spanish. And some of them, like, once that had happened, and they're all Christian, so it was like they like went to the end of their starvation before they made that decision, because obviously it's like not an easy decision to make. And they started all telling their friends that if I die, I give you permission to eat my body. Isn't that crazy? But they had to survive, and they did it. I am watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm on it. What? Oh, let me just look at my new iPad I have here. My new one. I think I'm on... Let me check. I think I'm on... Update my app. Episode 40, Season 2. Yeah! It just plays when I open my iPad at this point, because I watch it on my iPad when I'm, like, making breakfast and stuff like that. It's just like a filler. Yeah. Hey, thanks. Pan American Village. Awesome. Welcome. Yeah, this is my new iPad that I got, like, a year ago. It's really new. What else were we talking about? Okay, maybe I should try and make this thing now. Let me pull up the instructions on this origami. Okay, I love how it starts. So, I don't have origami paper, but I do have just like regular paper, so we can try and make... I think origami paper is way smaller. Maybe I should order it. I don't even like doing origami. It's actually quite frustrating. I guess I was talking about dinner, because we went out for dinner, and then after came back and watched that movie. That new hey Kay, thanks Kay, my new iPad, I love it so much. Actually, me and my niece, because we had a family dinner tonight, and me and my niece were playing, because she's 3, and she wanted to like watch. I was playing this golf game on my iPad. Yeah, I play games on my iPad. And then she was like trying to play it, and I was like, oh, let me download a game for you. And she loves like the dress up games. So I was playing like these dress up like doll games on it. So it comes in handy, this iPad. Love it. Although I don't know where my charger went for it, so I just have to use my parents' charger. But when I go back to Toronto, I'm gonna need to find that. iPad is like for games, you know? It's like for games and movies. Anyways, okay. We have a square piece of paper. I've already made a square, cut off one side of it. And now we need to fold all of the pieces towards the middle so we make a square. Here we go with the tutorials that none of you need. What would you guys say like the social media platform that you use the most is? Because I don't use YouTube that much. I thought I would use it like way more. That's like one of the... Okay, so now we have this. What do I use? I have to use Instagram a lot, so I probably use that. After that, I guess I use YouTube after that. Because I only... What else? Oh, TikTok, I guess. I probably watch TikTok the most. Just like small videos. And then I use Instagram for posts and like stuff, you know, with my partners. And then Maybe Spotify. I listen to a lot of podcasts. Hey, you followed me since you saw me at the Pan American Games. Thanks for following me. We're just doing a chill stream. Next page, rotate the paper. So this is where we're at. That's all we got. Now we need to do in again, like this. Isn't this so exciting? What do you guys got going on? Anything this upcoming week? I feel like after... Hey, thanks, Ani. Thanks for this gifted sub. You're learning a lot. I'm sure you guys are going to hurry off of this and go and... What are we doing? Okay. For a second time, fold one corner to the middle of the square. Fold the other 3 corners to the middle of the square. You got it. Don't you just love instructions? I feel like after holiday season, it's always like a bit slower with life. You know, you gotta like start making roots again for the year. Life does bring us to crazy places. Okay, here's a question. Think about this for a second. Don't worry, I'm like listening to the chat today, so we don't need to rush with our answers. I will try and look at most of your responses. This doesn't seem even for some reason. You know how people ask like, oh, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Well, this question is 5 years ago, would you have pictured yourself where you are? I don't think a lot of people have asked me that. Thanks, Cog, for the sub with Prime. 21 months. Love it. So kind and generous of you. This is bothering me because it's not absolutely perfect. No, you guys wouldn't have seen yourself here. So why not? What's like different? Is it good or bad? Tell me the details. Don't just say no. I want to know. Like at least one sentence of detail. Yeah, what? Yeah. Could you imagine yourself watching George's stream 5 years ago? I'm just kidding. Okay, so now we have 2 folded things. Bad? Oh, that's so bad to hear. Why that? For a third time, fold in corners of each of the squares. So we just folded in this in again. Whoa, computer scientist going into medicine now. Back when I was going through police academy. Wow, that's crazy. See, you don't think 5 years is a long time? 5 years ago, I had just graduated college. And was it 5 years ago? Maybe more than that now. I was in Wisconsin trying to I was in Wisconsin trying to figure out what my next step was. There's no way I would have known. I went to the Olympics. I signed with Under Armour. I moved to Toronto. I bought a place. Whoa. When you actually go back and think about that stuff, that's crazy. What's like the biggest change that's happened to you in the last 5 years? Because you think like, oh, in 5 years this, and you think that's not going to be a lot of time. But then when you reflect on the last 5 years, it's been crazy changes. Thanks. College dropout, don't worry. You don't even need college. Right now, you probably don't even need college. You probably just need more experience in certain fields. So just go into the area that you want to work in and just do your time. Do I think a rat? Okay, yeah, probably a rat. If I can get sponsored by Under Armour, definitely a rat could. Okay, let's do this one more time, people. Right to the middle. I think I should have... The paper, the origami paper, is probably like a bit more thin than this. So this is going to be like a little tough to do. But we don't give up around here. Nope. Wait, 5 years ago, how old was I? How old am I right now? I was 22, 23. 23. I didn't graduate no, I graduated college when I was 22, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Age, height. My height is, if that's what you're wondering right now, 5'7", I think. Close enough. Close enough. I'm 7 foot. Could you imagine I stand up and I'm just like super tall, Slenderman? You live in the basement with a bunch of rats. Well, it sounds like you're doing all right. You have internet. That's good to hear. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is where we're at the moment. Hey, you found my stream randomly. Welcome to the stream. It is a good time here. What? We have to fold it in again? There's no shot. Flip it over to the other side. Did I make a mistake? I think I made a mistake. Yeah, I did. I'm an idiot. No, I'm not. I'm actually very intelligent. Don't ever talk to yourself like that. I was supposed to fold in the other side, not this side. So we backtrack, but we make it through. We're chilling today, right? It is a Sunday. No stress on Sundays. No mistakes, only lessons. I said that in an interview once and it makes me cringe, even though it's like kind of true. I was like, lessons, not losses, or something like that. It was when I won the Big Tens in 2018, maybe. I was like, I don't know. I said something like, it's a journey to get here. None of my failures were, none of my failures, all of my failures got me to where I was. Only lessons, not losses. Isn't that so insightful? Didn't go to college for nothing. Actually, I kind of did go to college for nothing, because how do I still know nothing? I've learned more from traveling the world, talking to people, and online research than I have at college. Do you guys agree with that? Who's gone to college? Because I can tell you that right now. College is all about just listening to what a professor says, writing things down, being tested on it, and then it just leaving your mind forever. Do you ever think, we're doing a philosophy session today. Do you ever think, the big decisions? Do you ever think, when I was making that big decision, what if I had made a different one? I never really reflect like that, because I try not to, wonder where my life could have gone, because there's no point in doing that. It's kind of only moving forward. But it is interesting to kind of, if you force yourself to look back on it and be like, well, what if I didn't choose Wisconsin? Or what if I decided to choose a different career path than professional athletics? Where would I be now? There's so many different, it's kind of like the Spider-Man, the multiverse. How many different options could there be for yourself? Crazy. Oh, you do engineering, cool. What kind of engineering? Yeah. But maybe you would have, become less introverted if you chose something else. I watch pro tennis. No, I don't. Okay, what is this now? So, flip over to the other side. Here we got this, tiny little square now. Fold the bottom point to the center. Am I even able to do that? This paper is getting really, tough. Give it a try. Fold the other 3 points to the center. You've got to be kidding me. Guys, this is getting really, it's like cardboard. I can do it. There's a reason they have, a chopstick holding it together. Yeah, I do remember that. The folding one that opens up and gives you a fortune. I used to do those so many times as a kid. And I would like to make my parents do it a million times. Can't wait to have kids. Wonder what they're going to be like. Probably an absolute menace to society. I apologize for everyone in advance if I ever have kids. That's going to be a day of terror. Imagine like me, a mini me, starting all over again in life. Okay, this is what we got now. It looks so beautiful. Yeah. Next page. We only got 3 pages here. Played online Catan today. Have you guys ever played that? Please tell me I don't have to fold it again, because that's the last straw for me. That's the last straw. Like, how am I supposed to fold this again? I don't even think I did it right. Did I? Hold on, I might have had to fold it the other way. Yeah, I folded it the wrong way again. I actually have issues. I have issues. This paper is going through it. Grip strength, come through. What? Nothing is wrong with ADHD. Thank you. Who's that? Gio? Thanks for the gifted sub. Here's some hearts for you. You rock. Can I get through a stream without doing any accents? Probably not. I can't believe I folded it the wrong way again. This is what happens. My fingers. Let's do this. Okay. This way. I'm all like, oh, maybe we'll do some light origami today because I don't feel like drawing and I want to interact more. Never works out the way I want. I should just sit here and stare at the camera. That's the only thing that would actually work. This looks so bad. Oh, stress. How's training been? I've been doing my rehab mostly, but when I go back, I'm going back to Toronto at the end of January, and that's when the real training will begin. I still can't jog for a little bit. I have an appointment with my surgeon on the 29th or something, and we'll see what he clears me for. Yeah. Yeah, also, you're right. My fingers do have Lego trauma. We're just gonna... Bro. This looks so good. Yeah, you have a fancy stopwatch? That's pretty sick. Okay, moving on to the 3rd page. If this works out, then you guys all owe me a cookie. Actually, what do I actually want? I want a piece of candy. I want a dehydrated Skittle. I just want one. I was gonna order them online. I didn't think I liked dehydrated candy because they look weird and they kind of like crunch like styrofoam. Okay, now fold one of the corners in a little. There's no possible chance of me doing that. Okay, in a little. Whilst holding the folded corner with one hand, bring the flaps behind it forward. What? Flaps behind it forward. Oh, like that? Reversing it. A single dehydrated Skittle. Do I give up on this? This is... I think I need origami paper for this stuff. Fold one of the corners in a little. Yeah, I did that. Whilst holding the folded corner with one hand, bring the flaps behind it forward. Huh? Reversing it over to this side. Fold the other 3 corners the same way. Guys. What? This? I give up. I can't do it right now. You guys want to just talk? I don't feel like doing this. How is this possible? How is this possible? There's no... Guys, everybody go look this up. How to make the origami lotus flower. Because there's no way this sturdy construction paper is going to be able to make what I want to make here. This is like flexible paper. I remember doing this before. I remember doing it before and feeling the same way. So maybe we just move on. I told myself I wasn't going to get stressed from this anyways. So kind of just want to see though what it possibly could look like. Oh, maybe this? I'm just going to try a few things here, just out of pure, just looking at it. Yeah, definitely need like more flexible paper, because this is like impossible to do with this. Yeah, I think you're right. But we're going to try it anyways. I think I can understand at least what we're going for here. Because that's supposed to like pop out, and there's no shot that I'd be able to do that. Yeah, I'm using printer paper, and I know that's like you're not supposed to do that for origami, but I'm not very like experienced in origami, so if I actually got real origami paper, it would be wasted, and I don't want to waste paper like that. What do you guys got going on tomorrow? Anything? It's Monday, so I'm guessing people are back to work. I'm back to the gym, although I wasn't supposed to take today off. I wasn't going to take today off, but it was a full house, and I do home workouts on the weekends, and there wasn't any opportunity to do a home workout because the house is full all day. But I'm going to go to the actual gym tomorrow. Thank you for the sub, 9 months. Here's your heart. Thank you. Oh. I think we were supposed to do like this, like open the paper up. Feeling lonely today. Oh yeah, that is in the caption, isn't it? I'm not really feeling, I mean, actually I live alone when I'm in Toronto, but I live with my family when I'm here. And it is really quite the opposite of lonely when I'm home. It is a lot of people, always, full house. Yeah, it's really hard to do with this type of paper. I wouldn't recommend doing this to anyone else. What else do I do after that? You're supposed to be able to tuck it? Yeah, that's not happening. Guys, this is as far as I got on the flower. I think I picked something a little too tough. So let's go back and see what other options there are. Because I feel like I really was ambitious there. Maybe we can go with something like... what about... Remember I tried to make a frog last time? Crow? A heart. Could probably do a heart. Hey! I'd like to take the opportunity to say hi. Hi. You're a Just Ennis fan. Me too. She's awesome. She's like my size and weight and so good at the heptathlon. What a stud she is. I can try and make an origami swan. Or a star. Actually, I saw this. Oh, a box divider? Shallow box. This is easy. It says easy, but I don't believe it. Actually, a box would be cute. Throw away that flower. I don't need that. Origami is hard. I have 2 more pieces of paper here, so let's give it another go, shall we? My foot feels pretty good lately. So I went to this place called Go Bananas. It's like an indoor jungle gym, and I went there as a kid, and we take my brother's kids there, so my niece and nephew, and I was lucky enough to be invited to take them there this Friday. And what you have to do, and I'm like 9 weeks out of surgery, something like that, like just over 2 months. And I forgot that you need to take your shoes off when you're there. So and the kids are young, so you need to crawl all over this play place with them. So you need to like go up into some of the spaces that you have to fit into as a full-grown adult is actually hilarious, because kids are like climbing through there and they're like running and you have to crawl, because it's like, but it is big enough for adults to go in there, obviously, because they need to look after the children. Thanks, Ani, for the gifted sub. Appreciate it. And so I was like climbing on all of this stuff, and I had no shoes on. And then there's also arcade games around there, so we were playing the arcade games, but the kids run, right? And I had no shoes, and my foot is healing still, and I was moving. Like, I was so proud of myself. I was like, I'm moving. Like, my foot is holding up. I'm walking without a limp. Like, we're chilling. Yesterday and today, my foot has been so sore from doing like new movements like that. So I thought maybe I wouldn't have to bear the consequences of doing that, but unfortunately, no miracles it's already been healing amazing. So I'm incredibly thankful for that, but it has its moments. I don't want to take too much advantage of how well it's healing, because you have your moments when it's going to come back and like, cause a bit of a disturbance. Okay, let's see how hard this is. How many steps do we have? 5. We have 5 different pages. Okay, cool. So we're going to fold it hamburger-wise. Yeah, I did need an off day. It's probably good. I think tomorrow I'll feel good. Now we need to fold it hot dog. What's something you guys remember learning in like preschool? I remember that. I remember like folding paper, hot dog, and hamburger-wise. And then also like being taught how to tie my shoes, I think. Yeah, need to take it slower. 100%. Rotate the paper. Flip paper over on the other side. Did it. Next. You don't remember preschool. Imagine if you remembered your birth. That would be traumatizing. What do you guys like? What's the earliest memory that you have? I remember, I think I told you guys, when I was like 7, I was 7 years old. I remember being in like my nightie, is that what you call it? Like a nightgown, I guess, going to bed. And my aunt was looking after us. I think I told you about this. I remember being 7 years old, being in my bed, and looking out into the hall at a picture of our family. Because there's a picture of our family right out into the hall, and I used to sleep with my door open. And I remember saying to myself as a 7-year-old, I guess like my brain was quite developed, because I can't believe I said this to myself, that time goes by quickly and you won't have the same moment ever again. Like, time is always moving forward. I didn't say exactly that, but that was the concept. So I told myself, remember this moment right now for the rest of your life. I told myself that at age 7. I was like, you need to remember this for the rest of your life. And what's crazy is in that moment, I thought to myself, this is the current moment right now, but later down the line, it's going to be a memory. That's so crazy to me. Even this moment right now, us here doing this stream, time will pass and it will be like 3 years and I'd be like, oh, remember when I did that origami stream? Time is such a crazy concept when it comes to that stuff. It's like everything feels important and immediate in the moment. But then when reflecting on it, you're like, that was years ago. That's crazy. I'm 28 years old right now, but like, I'm going to be 35 being like, whoa, I should have thought I was young at 28. You know? Yeah. All right, next. Oh, perfect. We need to do this stupid thing again where we fold all the corners into the middle. Let's do that. That's what I love to do. Love it. Oh, 35 is still young. For sure. I'm probably going to still think I'm young when I'm on my deathbed. I think someone's personality really, because I was talking about this with my mom, because she's like obviously aged well, and our friends have also aged well. And I'm like, all of our childhood friends' moms seem to have aged well, and they're in like their 50s and 60s. And I think it's because I obviously remember them as when I was a child, and their youthful personalities, because they've had like just like vibrant personalities. And I'm like, I can't see them any way else. Like I don't even think I even see them like, oh, are they like I think they're physically looking really great for their age. But at the same time, I tie that to like their vibrant personality, and they just seem so much younger to me. So the moral of the story is I'm going to just try to bring a fun and like uplifting, I guess just like youthful kind of personality while I age. And it can really manipulate people into thinking that you're younger than you are because of just how you act and how you're like, you know, how you are, I don't know what the word is. I guess vibrant would be the best way. I'm not saying I'm going to dress with like jean shorts and like tank tops when I'm 60. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not going to hold on to any of that. I'm going to try and age very maturely. But stay bubbly. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, now we have to fold this up to the middle here. If I can't make a box, we're just going to put the origami to rest for the rest of my streaming career. Yeah, what do you think is like a good way to stay youthful physically? I mean, there's all those like vitamins and like serums and stuff. Like obviously there's like Botox and things like that, but I wonder what like the most natural way to stay, you know, anti-aging. Exercise. See, I would say exercise as well, but if you're like really fit, this is what I got going on right now. If you're really fit and you're older, usually your skin is like, you tend to look a little older because your skin isn't as like tight, because people who are bigger have like more rounder, kind of plumper faces, so they look more youthful. I've heard that as well. So I'm not really sure. I think it is genetic as well. Okay, and then we're going to open up and do hot dog style, I'm guessing. So then we do this way as well. Oh, okay. See, I've been noticing like, I mean, maybe I'm just noticing them. Maybe I've had it before, but I'm just noticing it now. This like, oh, you can't even see it on camera. I have like a, I can't tell. Because I can't tell if I've had it my whole life. There's like a line right here. Oh, maybe you can't see it. And I'm not sure if it's a scar or if it's a new wrinkle. Because I see it, like, I don't know if I'm only noticing it now. But I think note to self, maybe just don't analyze yourself in the mirror. Just go out with a positive attitude, and hopefully you'll have a good effect on people. I remember, you like my wrinkles. I have them? That's crazy. I do have smile lines because I smile so much. I remember being in college and feeling like I didn't feel good about myself physically, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go and be happy and not care. I don't care. I'm just gonna go out and be happy. And I was like walking down the street, like kind of like just being happy. And this is when I realized that energy is attractive. Because I had like 3 people on my walk and they were girls. Like, I understand, like, it's different if a guy is being like, oh, you look so good, like all this stuff. But they were like girls in cars and they stopped and they said, we just want to say you look so pretty. And I'm like, but I felt not good today, like all this. And then I was like, wow, they're attracted to my happiness. And so being like a positive energy and being like, what is it? You gravitate towards somebody like that. So yeah, I was like, this isn't one of my best days by far. I've definitely looked better on other days, but because I brought that energy, people were saying that stuff to me. So energy is attractive. That's what I pulled from that story. Okay, now we have all these like little folds in here. Do I take it all the way out? We have a lot of different folds in here and they're saying take it out again. Unfold the left and right edges. Okay, unfold left and right. Sure thing. And then we're moving on to page 3. Have you seen that? There's a page on TikTok that, okay, now fold up bottom edges in the middle using the creases that already exist. Okay, perfect. This page on TikTok, they just go around in a car. I think it's 2 girls and they just compliment people and they use like pickup lines. It's my favorite thing ever because they'll just be like an old man. They'll be like, they'll say like, your hair looks amazing today. Did you do something different? And then you'd be like, what? Oh, it's just like good vibes. Love it. Next, we need to open the middle section, fold the left and right sections upward as well. What? Guys, this is where it gets a little complicated. You need to take this out. Oh, and then we're doing what? This, I'm guessing? No, that. I don't care to make a box anymore. I wish I could see this picture. Goes from the simplest of things to like 20 different folds in here. I'm only good at one thing. And that's sports. I can't do anything else. I don't get it. And their paper is 2 different colors, so they know. Let's talk about Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm done. We're never doing origami again on my stream. Oh yeah, I was saying, have you guys seen it? Have you guys seen all of JJK seasons? Have we seen them all? Also, if you guys watch any sort of anime, we won't talk about it because if you guys want to talk about it, I won't spoil it for you. But if you've watched any sort of anime, do you watch it subbed or dubbed? And what do you think that means? What do you think that says about a person? I felt like season 1 was a grind. It absolutely was a grind. I was like, wow, this has like 5-star ratings, this show, and this is all just like backstory and kind of like I wanted more fights. It was just talking and different like information being given. So subbed. Wow. Listen, I do subbed as well. The only times I'll ever do. Wait, you said dub now that I'm old. I do stuff while watching TV. Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I would do subbed, but when I watch stuff now, I'm usually doing something else, and I don't understand Japanese, so I kind of need to do it dubbed. I like dubbed with subtitles. That's more up my alley right there. I used to only do subbed. I was like, oh, anyone who does dubbed like doesn't really watch anime. Like they're just dubbing it. But now I'm like, I have to do dubbed because I'm usually doing something else and I need to listen to what they're saying. I can't like keep my eyes glued to the screen the whole time. So that's no, I haven't seen The Boy in the Heron. Oh, let me watch the trailer right now because I need to see that movie. I need to see. I'm gonna watch that tonight. I'm gonna watch that tonight after this stream. Do I have time? And the Heron. Do I have time after tonight? I really want to watch that. Oh, it's 2 hours. Have you guys seen it? Stop, just learn the language. Oh, you know it? Do you know the language, Bean? You little troll? No, I'm not vegan. Are any of you vegan? Oh, also me and Monique went and watched Night Swim. I know it's like rated really bad, but honestly, it was fine. It wasn't anything special, but it was fine. You're a vegetarian. I like the name too, that's good. Okay, let me watch this trailer real quick. I need to pause my Spotify so I can watch it. I'll let you guys listen.
You made it. Mother! Have a seat.
This is dubbed.
It's this way, Mahito.
A lot of strange things happen in this place. I just hope he stays safe.
Well, the animation is interesting on this.
Save me.
Hey, Mahito!
What exactly are you?
Your mother. She's awaiting your rescue. I'll be your guide.
I don't like the voice of the Heron.
What is this place?
Speak a little bit of French.
This world is filled with the dead.
Do you guys speak other languages? I know you probably do.
I know it's a lie. I
Whoa.
have to see. I'm looking for someone.
Let's go.
We must protect this world ourselves.
Go back! Now!
Marshall! Marshall! You and I are friends or allies.
Do I like American football?
Don't let go.
I don't mind watching it, but I wouldn't turn it on if I was by myself. Ooh, is this gonna make me cry, this show? If I have time, I'm gonna watch that tonight. But I shouldn't sleep in tomorrow. I really need to get going on things. Yeah. Can I cook? Wait, let me get back to the chat. I would love to learn Japanese. I would love to. Drops pretty soon. We still have 250. Are we muted? Is it back? Hello, hello? Are we back? Oh, it's probably my Wi-Fi. Sorry guys, it's probably the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi hasn't been great here. I can't wait to do cooking streams again. Oh, it's fixed now. Okay, sounds great. What should we do on the next stream? I have Dean booked for a stream. I have him booked on Wednesday, the 24th. Not next week, the week after. Or is it next week? No, what's the date today? It's next week, isn't it? Yeah, so I have Dean booked. What are we thinking for that stream? Do we want to do a no name versus branded again? Part 2? We should do like one a year. I think we should do that again. I think we should do a part 2. No name versus branded. What should we do? You have to like, isn't it like you put a, what did we do last time? It was a blindfold and we would eat one no name brand item and one branded item, and we have to choose which one is the no name. And I think the verdict last time was that all the no name stuff was just as good, even though it was like, and then I should put the prices too up. Yeah, we do a blind taste test, I think. Hey, Clipsal in the house. Wait, I want my hearts to come through. Yay. No, I want the fireworks. Why aren't they coming up? Forget it. It's a little embarrassing when I just sit here with 2 thumbs up. Can we do the fireworks, please? Please, can it work? Yay! When is it appropriate to continue saying Happy New Year? Like, are we past that at this point? 15 days in? Do you feel like we're past saying Happy New Year? Stop. Can you not? With the 25 subs, you didn't decide to go anonymous? Thank you for the subs. You're amazing. Oh, great. We just got a little closer to our Cake Pop sub goal. I'm not looking forward to Cake Pops again. But Monique said, here's a little tip from Monique. She said that I should not put icing in the actual cake. She was like, it's so funny. She said, oh yeah, you want some fireworks? There you go. She said to take it out of the oven and then put it straight into the mixer. And I was like, Monique, you think I have a mixer? You think I have an electrical mixer in my place? I don't have the things that you have. I have to mix it with a fork in my hands. And she was like, oh, okay, just put it in a normal mixer then. What about a bread mixer? I was like, girl, we got the traditional tools. That's about it. Yeah. She's like, just put it in your mixer right away. Electrical mixer. Like, you know the thing that you just like press a little button and it starts like mixing it? And she's like, don't put any icing in. Just make sure it's dry when you put it in there. Yeah. No, in my kitchen, in One Punch Kitchen, you do it all from scratch. You do it all from scratch, and you do it all without any fancy equipment. Although it probably would make things more successful. So, too fancy for us. We do chaos cooking, and that's it. That's what she said. Oh my god, that's such a funny joke. All right. Okay, so I will work on that. This is what we got today with our origami. Really, really successful day. I'm not going to mention it. And we will do the No Name branded thing on the 24th. I think the 24th is a Wednesday, correct? Let me look at the calendar quick. It's so funny that on my phone, people's birthdays still come up, like I went to high school with. I think it's like from my emails or something like that. If the 24th is a Wednesday, then I have Dean booked for that day. So we will do that. But I'm going to go maybe watch The Boy and the Heron. Not sure. Or maybe some more, maybe the end of season 2 JJK. The Ice Cap Sprint, we might have to do. Actually, we're both very traumatized from that challenge. I don't think me and Dean will be doing an Ice Cap challenge. If I asked him, I would have to either pay him a lot of money or I would have to do like his acts of service for him for an extended period of time. Because it actually put us back a couple of years, I think. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We just kind of did a just chatting thing today, but we will get to... I have to come up with something for next stream. I don't know if I want to do the drawing. We can do the drawing, but I think I just wanted to dedicate this one to just catching up with everybody. And yeah. So join back. I think the next one will be Wednesday, I guess. We'll do Wednesday. And then, yeah. All right. I'll see you guys. Thank you so much. I will see you soon. We are almost back in Toronto and we can do the full setup again. And that's when my rap song comes back. That's when all the notifications will pop up again. But for now, we have these ones. And these ones. Yay! All right. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Thank you for joining. If you subbed or got gifted a sub today, you can join the Discord. And I will talk to you very soon. Mwah! Bye, guys.